Hey guys, we're gonna do a video about the current status of America, I think. It's my first video in a while, so I'm not really thinking too much. I'm kind of a little bit sick right now, but not too much. So I'm just gonna talk about like the current status. Not really what we should do about it is I'm just like saying like how bad it is or how good it is. So, like, you know. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is like people's beliefs. So, like, I think it's getting a little bit out of hand about people's freedoms. So, you want to call them? It's like people are just maybe too free, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, we have too much stuff like childhood, like drag, where they put makeup and crap on kids. It's just really messed up because they're just being forced into it, and it looks really bad and can affect their futures horribly. It's just something that's so terrible that I don't even understand how it's still legal. And abortion is just one of those things that it's just like, how could you even do this? Like, you could have at least just put it up for adoption if you're underage. Like, it doesn't even matter to them. So, like, why would you just kill it if you could just do that? You know? Like, it hurts you too. I mean, that can get you less fertile. So, I'm just saying, it's my opinion on abortion. Even though I don't even think there should be any opinion, I just think it should just be illegal to have an abortion because it's literally murder. I don't care what you're gonna say; it's still a baby as soon as it gets into the egg. Yeah, I know you're all laughing behind this screen. I know. And another thing I wanted to talk about was like too much federalism. I'm not saying like, oh my god, the government is out to kill us all. They just want us all dead so they can die too. It's like, that makes no sense because literally the only reason the feds are around still is because of the population. Even though I think the feds should just get rid of themselves and kill themselves. They're doing nothing right. They're just protecting the people. I'm just like, you're not even helping us. You're just helping the government. I mean, the government's getting too strong. Another thing I wanted to talk about was like self-protection and its limits. I think it's wrong that people can't protect themselves if they're in a situation with police that are just beating them for literally no reason. Like, even off duty, like, that's literally just, you should be able to protect yourself, like, no matter what. I mean, if they're just beating you, you should still have the right, like, to fight back. And I'm not saying go, like, kill every cop because they're oppressing my people, bro. They're oppressing my people. I'm just like, bro, don't do that. That's just stupid. You're not doing anything right. You're just killing people with families and kids, and making kids not have dads, and wives not have husbands, and then just making widows and orphanages. I don't know. Just don't kill them. They don't deserve it. They did nothing to you. As long as they're not some like die-hard like cop who wants to kill every person that breaks any small kind of law. I'm just like, you're physically and not physically. That's just dumb. You're mentally insane, and you should be imprisoned for what you're thinking. Now I'm all for free speech, but Jesus Christ, it can go a little too far. You know. Well, in a way, like free speech. I mean, everyone should be able to say what they want to say. But when they're saying something and they're not letting other people talk, then, like, that's not free speech. That's forced speech. I just think that should not be allowed in a way. Not like a serious crime, just like a smaller crime. Even though it is a pretty serious topic. Another thing is patriotism. Now, there's something wrong with being a nationalist, I think. I don't see why people think that's racist to think, like, my country's the best, alright? Let's go, America. Let's go, China. Let's go, Germany. I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you could be a nationalist. You could be an extreme nationalist. I don't care. Like, you're taking pride in your country, I'll take pride in mine. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it goes to, like, I don't know, like, to where people are, like, really thinking that other people just suck. I mean, yeah, that's racist, but, like, thinking that you're the best country, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see what's wrong with that. People, I don't understand people sometimes, you know? Like, even the conservatives contradict themselves and act like everything's offensive or racist. Like, they don't want to seem racist, so they blame it on something else. Like, that's so hypocritical. And I'm just saying, like, I don't think I want to be a socialist anymore just because I've realized, like, that's a little too less of freedom. And to be honest, I'm kind of more of a capitalist, but an altered capitalist. I think that markets should be smaller instead of a big market where everything's just too big and people get too rich, you know? It's just, there's some rich people that are just too rich to even help society, and they're just, like, pulling from society all that they can and not wanting to give anything back. And all the rich people will tell you, look, start your own business, people, and you'll be successful. But then they don't realize that, what if everyone starts their own business? Like, you can't do that. Then they'll have no employees, and everything will just fail. Like, they're just like, just work hard. You can achieve anything. I mean, just like, time. Time is your highest enemy. I mean, it's not like you're gonna get like 100 pipings in a house done in one day. I'm just like, that takes time, man. I mean, if you want to do a good job, it takes time. I'm not saying don't work hard. I'm not saying slack off. But, like, working hard isn't about going fast. It's about doing a good job. And if you can't do a good job, then you're not working hard. Therefore, time is kind of taken away from you. So if you're not having a good enough paying job, then you can't do that. And I've already thought of how I'm going to live my life, where I'm going to make money, but I mean, just screw college, man. I don't even need that crap. I'm just gonna go to trade school and become a contractor and make about $175,000 a year doing working, like, it's basically where you work with electricity and stuff. So, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Okay, self-improvement is a really big deal to me. I think everyone should improve themselves in any way they can, if it's not, like, stopping them from doing something else, you know? Like, if you want to read a book, but your entire family's going on vacation, and they really want you to go too, go there, man. I mean, don't, like, let that stuff hold you back or anything. Like, do fun stuff. Just use that fun stuff in a way to improve you. Like, if you're going on a vacation, use it to improve your self-confidence. Like, I don't know, you're going on a roller coaster, go on the biggest roller coaster there. I don't know, do that. Just do anything that helps you improve your self-confidence in any way you want to. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be people that are slower than other people in achieving their self-improvement. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, do the best that you can, and you're doing fine. Everyone works to their abilities, and everyone tends to their needs. I mean, if you're disabled, you'd rather work in a office than you would a factory or any sort of labor. So why not let the big strong person that's not disabled in any way, shape, or form work as a laborer, and then let the disabled person work in an office instead of having the laborer the bigger, stronger person working in the office, and then the disabled person not having a job. I mean, I just think there's like something really messed up with that. I hate mosquitoes so much. Okay. But of course, I mean, people are gonna be like, but I wanna do that. I mean, that's my dream. I'm just too strong, you know? I'm just like, maybe someone can achieve what you're doing, so why not give that to them, man? I mean, I've studied my entire life for this. I don't want to do anything else. And I'm just like, some people can't do anything else. I mean, it's kind of selfish when you think about it that way. I mean, of course, you can just wait till another offering opens up, but like, if someone needs that job, you might have to give them to them. I'm not saying like go be entitled and crap. I hate entitled people. But like, if you can't get any other job, then they should just let you go and then have them. Of course, it shouldn't be like a firing thing, but like, it should be more of a let go thing for another position. But then there's just that problem with like families having to move around a lot. So, I mean, there's flaws with everything. There's always going to be problems. So, you can't always change it. Whatever. People are too focused on succeeding rather than just living. I hate that. People should just live their life. Like, I'm not saying I'm supporting gays or anything. I'm not saying I'm supporting murderers or rapists, anything like that. But, I mean, live your life, man. Just don't be too focused on succeeding. Just, you know, spend time with your family. Do what you can. Like, if you have money, just do the stuff, man. Work hard enough to have days off. Work slow enough if you're not having anything planned with your family or something's going on. Just get away from that. I mean, be there for your family when you can. Don't leave them, of course, you know. I'm trying to think of what I should talk about. Okay, well, I think I'll just wrap up this video here. I'll make another video maybe tomorrow just to catch up a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll just do another video later. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to end the video now. Thank you, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.